Good morning, everyone. This is Becca from Becca's Music Room. I'm here today with another vlog. Today is Thursday something in January. I should probably figure out what the date is. Anyway, it's the second vlog of 2019 because we had like 2 days of school and then so I didn't vlog that week, and then I did vlog last week, and that will be coming up tomorrow, and then I'm vlogging today. So it is Thursday, like I said, and I don't have like a ton of stuff to do. This has been a pretty normal week. We've actually had the kids for 5 days. The only thing we had was yesterday there was an assembly with first grade, so I missed them, but I saw everybody else. And so the first thing I'm going to do is make a to-do list because, you know, that's always the first thing that I do, because if I don't know what I'm doing, then what am I going to do? That's how you waste time, and I don't like wasting time. So I'm going to make a to-do list, get right back to you. Okay, I don't know if you can see this very well, but my Thursday one is really not that exciting. All I really need to do today is put in a bunch of grades and do some organizing. I've been trying really hard to keep my room pretty clean, and I've been doing a good job, so I need to make sure that I can get that. I've got a bunch of new stuff you can check out in my organization haul, and I need to actually like get everything ready. So that's one of my plans right now. I'm going to go work on that, and yeah. This is what I'm up against. Hot mess central. Now you can look at my room, and look, my room, it's like pretty stinking clean. That poster is sideways, but you know what? It's not too bad. I do need to do something with these. If you remember, I put these up and I was like, yes, they're staying on the wall, and then they fell off. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. But yes. Now, onto the closets. Okay, so I got distracted and I moved my standards and I can statements from here to over here, because this is my focus wall. So now they're with the stuff that is supposed to be, you know, all the things that help you. But I have issues with kids who like pull things off of these. So they're pretty minimalistic, honestly, which is why I put those so high up and not actually on the boards, because the kids can't reach them up there. So that shouldn't be an issue. And now, maybe not right this second, but eventually I'm going to switch out my expectations to put them over here, and then I'm going to get rid of that, and that's going to give me a little bit of extra space, and it'll be easier to see those because they'll be right next to where we keep track of my students' behavior throughout the week. Hey guys, so it is lunchtime now, and I don't really know what to say about the morning. Third grade went really good for them. We played a recorder, we learned Merrily We Roll Along, and something else, I don't even remember now, and we learned the song Aka Baka, which I want to use to play the game tomorrow. And then we also did the song Charlie Over the Ocean, which is one of my favorites. It's an echo song, so really fun. And then we used these melody cards, so kids got to pick out which card they wanted to use, and then we put this in for Blackbirds, so we'd sing like Charlie had a turtle, and then at the end we would practice this, and I got some kids to come sing by themselves, which is always really a struggle. And then we played the game, which is like Duck Duck Goose, and the leader is the person who goes around and they lead the song and everybody else echoes it back, and they got to hold my little goldfish, and they did a really great job. We didn't have time for everybody. Got a little loud, but I mean, having fun. My fourth grade was awesome. We worked really hard on recorder today, and they were, yeah, really great. We got through like one song and then got through most of another, so I think we're gonna learn that tomorrow and be pretty good. And then my fifth grade, it's just awful. Like, I don't even know another word for it. And I don't really know what to do with them. Like, I feel like I keep trying everything, but I don't know what to do. I mean, like, they come down the hallway with their teacher in a huge clump, screaming insults at each other, pushing each other. It's just like a constant thing. They come inside, and even if I get them, it's impossible to get them quiet in the hallway. Even if I do, then they come inside and they're playing and they're doing this and that. And I've tried, take them out, try it again, take them out, try again. And it hasn't worked. It hasn't helped. It just makes them more frustrated and makes them not want to come to music, and they get madder and they push each other more, and just like a constant thing. Will not stop talking. They're like screaming insults across the room at each other, and actually I have the book Teach Like a Champion. I think I'm gonna go home and go through and see if I can come up with anything. If y'all have any ideas, please leave them down below, because I mean, like, I don't even know. I don't know at this point. A lot of them were in a class that was awful last year, and last year I got to the point where I didn't allow them to come to my room. I would go to them and we'd do worksheets. And I'm considering that, but I'm worried that they're going to be even worse in their classroom than in my classroom, so I don't know. I haven't decided. If you have any ideas, please leave them down below. Like, I've tried, doing singing, I've tried doing games. Even on Monday, I totally changed my lesson plan from what we were going to do to just playing a game, because frankly, I just wanted them to have a good, positive experience so that they might act better, be like, oh, we should play more games. We should do this, we should do that. But yeah, and so we played recorder. By the end, actually, I have a list. There were 8 out of the 28 kids that still had the recorder at the end because they were playing at the wrong time, or they were messing with it, or they were banging it on the floor, or they were talking, and just, yeah. Some of you are gonna listen to this and think, oh my gosh, this lady is crazy and has no idea what she's doing. And some of you are gonna listen to it and be like, oh my gosh, I have like 20 classes that act like that. I mean, I know that I should be better at dealing with it, but I will also say they act like that in their classroom. They act like that in the hallway. They act like that in the cafeteria. Like, it's not just me. That, I'm not excusing it. I am gonna try to find something to make it better, but I don't want you to judge me because I have a few awful, awful classes. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. So my kids who were good and still had their recorder by the end of the class, I'm going to bring donuts and let them play a game tomorrow while the rest of them are not. They're gonna play Kaboom, which is one of our favorite games. I'm gonna see if I can grab it. So my 8 kids that were good are going to get donuts tomorrow, and we're gonna play a game of and they're gonna play Kaboom while everyone else is doing an alternate assignment. So Kaboom is a game. It has little cards. There's lots of different versions. I have 3 versions currently in my TPT store. I have a solfege one, I have this one, which is treble clef, and I have a recorder one. I haven't decided which one we'll do tomorrow. So it looks like this. Basically, it's just a little card. You pull a card out of the bucket, you take turns doing it, and you identify it or sing it or play it or whatever, depending on which version you have. So like for this, you would say, all right, that's E. If I get it right, I get to keep it. If I get it wrong, I stick it back in the bucket. If I get Kaboom, then I put all of them back into the bucket, and they love it because it's partially skill but also partially luck. And I love it because it never ends, because eventually someone's gonna get a Kaboom and they're all gonna go back. And they also get to practice musical concepts. So we started with a rhythm one. I don't have it on my TBT store because I have popsicle sticks where I wrote the rhythms, but I was like, I am not drawing little tiny treble clefs on all of these little cards. So I made them on the computer, and then I put them in my TBT store, and they've been very popular, which makes sense because they're pretty stinking awesome. I'm not gonna lie, my kids love it. So they're gonna be excited. I haven't decided if we're gonna do the treble clef or the recorder one tomorrow. I'll see how I'm feeling. Yeah. So it's my lunchtime. I am not gonna do anything because I just kind of need to chill out after that. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna eat my lunch and I'm gonna chill out. I am eating, if anybody's curious, I'm eating apple slices with a little peanut butter to go cups. I had like just enough left of these for this week. They were from when we were hiking a while ago. And a banana. And these, they look kind of weird. They're lemon cashew fat bombs. So my husband is keto now, and I am not. But I have been eating less carbs and more fat. And so these are like cashews, lemons, coconut oil, coconut flakes, and some other stuff that's all rolled in there. And then you put it in the food processor and then you roll it into balls and stick in the fridge. And they are so stinking good. Actually, my husband didn't like them, which is why I had them. And they're really good. And it's been really helping me to stay full all day between the peanut butter and the fat bombs, and which has been really nice because normally I'm like starving by the time I get home or I'm about to leave. So this has been really nice because it's been like filling. Okay, so the rest of the day went okay. My kindergarten and first grade were not bad, but they were like extra squirrely today. And I mean, we did like lots of movement stuff and we played instruments and like all these things, and they were still like just really squirrely. You know, like can't sit still, lots of friends touching each other, and just lots and lots and lots of talking, but not bad. During my planning time, I got a ton of grades done. Had one friend join me because she had gum during class, so she had lunch detention.
All students for American flag, please come to the front. Your bus has arrived. All students for the American flag, please come to the front at this time.
And then I had second grade. They were actually pretty good. I had like 2 people who were really, really, really bad, but everybody else was really good. We like danced with scarves and listened to Zydeco music, and we played Charlie Over the Ocean. We did the solfege cards, and we also played the game. We only had like a few minutes, but that's okay. And yeah, really fun. So I am headed out. I'm actually going to go meet with my mom because she's a tax preparer, and I need to talk to her about what I need to do for taxes as far as my blog and TPT store and my Etsy, because I had not made money until this past year. So I'm not sure exactly what I need. So I'm gonna go talk to her about that and head home. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Thank you for joining me. Please let me know down in the comments what you would like to see more from me, whether that's lesson ideas, classroom management tips, just more vlogs or whatever. Let me know, and have a great week.